Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Tanlord. In this video, I am going to introduce you guys one of the premium tank that you can get in the British tech tree and kind of close to the top tier. And yeah, here is the Challenger DS, not the 11.31, the Charlie 2. And yeah, so before we move on, more detail in this tank, I usually would do a comparison to other tanks. So this time we are going to compare it with the Challenger Mark 3. So what is the major difference between these two tanks? And they're kind of same, and they're kind of seen as similar battle rating. So let's move on. First of all, the first major difference is the in this tank it weighs a little bit heavier compared to the Mastery. It's weigh about 3.5 ton heavier. And yeah, so where is the weight come from? That is from the ERA package. Well, here has some ERA package in the lower front plate and also the side of the tank. And you also have some composite screen over here. You guys can saw it. Yeah, and in the Challenger DS, it doesn't have any ERA over here, even on the lower front plate. I can show you guys. Here it has no ERA over here. You only have some track over here to save you a little bit, only 20 millimeter thickness over here. But still, I mean, still help you to stop a little bit auto cannon fire, and yeah. And then the second part in this tank is the Challenger Mastery can firing the much better round, the L26 round. So here is the stat of the L26. You can penetrate 471 millimeter at a 10 meters 0 degree. Is quite nice. If you look at the Challenger DS, you only can firing the L23A1 shot APFSDS. This is the best round that you can get it in this tank, and not the L26. So this is the only part that I can find in this tank is the having the most different thing, and yeah. And then all of the things just maintain same armor, same turkey, same gun, same gun handling, all the stuff is same. So uh, yeah, it only got a ERA package and a kind of some composite screen, and with a much better round, then it moved up to zero point 0.3 battle rating. So yeah, let's go back to the Challenger DS and let's talk about a little bit more detail in it. Let's talk about first of all, we are going to talk about the gun handling or the firepower of this tank. You guys can saw it. This is a 120mm gun, L11 A5 cannon. So this is a rifle barrel, not the smooth bore one. What is the major difference between the smooth bore and the rifling cannon? Is the rifling cannon is much more accurate than the smooth bore one, but the barrel's lifetime is kind of much shorter than the smooth bore. So yeah, I'm not going to talk in too much about the gun history. So that is the kind of little bit different between the some of the later tanks. And here, the reload time in this tank, the max reload time is 5 seconds. So I do have a elite goo in it. So right now it's 5.3 seconds. And the first ammo only have 4 rounds. So yeah, be careful on that. After you fired it, this 4 round, you're going to having a kind of little bit slower reload time. And yeah, how long I can't say it. Maybe it's about 6 to 7 seconds. And yeah, it will slow you a little bit, so you have to kind of be a little bit careful, aware with your first day ammo a little bit. And yeah, and the vertical guidance, you can look down at -10 degrees, so very nice. You can hold down so easily with the kind of very deep hill. You can knock down -10 degree, just like the Abrams. And yeah, and then you can look up at a 20 degrees, so not much, but enough for you to deal with something at a very high ground. And yeah, and then on the gun handling, why this tank is a little bit kind of little bit better compared to other tanks. For example, the Russian tanks, and also some Japanese tank. Here, the gun handling is kind of quite nice. 29 degree per second, and the vertical speed is 21 degree per second. So it's lightning speed fast on the vertical speed. I mean, it's not a it's it didn't I mean, the tank didn't sitting at a kind of 11.7 gun handling, but if you compare to other 10.0 tank, just like a lot of people playing the T-72 AV terms, it's totally much better compared to the Russian tanks, the T-72 series. And the Abrams tank, their turret and the gun handling is kind of similar with the Challenger, but the turret rotation speed is much faster than the Challenger. And then on the German part, the Leopard 2K and also the Leopard 2A4 is still turning much faster than this, but the Japan one, the Type 90, is a little bit slower than the Challenger, and also the CDC 96 is also a little bit slower than this one on the vertical speed, even the turret rotation too. Yeah, and some other country just still much faster than this one, and also the MacArthur still slower than the Challenger. So don't expect you can outturn a Challenger on a turret rotation fight. You are not going to win it. Yeah, and then I mean this tank is kind of snappy if you know how to use it. And yeah, very nice. And the 5 second reload time has helped you a lot. So I really like it on the 5 second reload. And yeah. And then let's look at a mobility part in this tank. First of all, the mobility part is using a 1217 horsepower, 17 horsepower, And yeah, this engine is not that good at all if you compare to the Abrams and Leopard tanks. I mean, also the mobility is, I mean, if you compare the weight, if you look at the weight, sitting at a 62 ton and with a 1200 horsepower engine, and this engine is not that good at all, but the acceleration in this time is quite nice due to the transmission. It has a very kind of small range on the forward speed. It only can move 56 kilometers per hour, so despite this tank can move very fast, but it does accelerate a little bit faster compared to the other tanks. And also the most shiny part is the backward speed. You can move back at a 37 kilometer per hour, so this is lightning fast on the reverse speed. You can pick a boost so fast and so easily compared to the Russian tanks and some of the German and USA tank too. And yeah, and then that's it for the mobility part. And the armor in this tank, the armor is good enough for you to deal with the same battle waiting stuff, but if you got up tiered it, like you're facing a 11.0 tanks, you're quite paper thin armor due to your whole armor is not that much. It only can help you to stop like the DM33 120, kind of M900 is not going to still going to penetrate, and some M833, M744, 3BM 42 maybe, and maybe the what DM33 105, DM63 105 maybe, and also DM23 on the 105, not 105, the 120 is still going to still can't penetrate this armor. So this armor is quite reliable if you're fighting sand battle rating tanks. If you're not going to facing the top tier round, just like the M829A1, 3BM46, DM43, even the uh, the M829, the round that is close or above 460 millimeter of armor, it will going to penetrate your turret cheeks so easily. So don't expect this tank can survive a lot if you get up tiered. So you may have to change your little bit or your play style a little bit, and yeah. And then the major weak spot is via the driver port and also your lower front plate. And yeah, you can see on the driver port there is no armor in it, so it's very easy to get a lot of spotting or get hit from here, and then it will destroy it will kill your gunner, destroy your turret ring, and sometimes it will kill your gunner or your commander and even your bridge, if the rounds fall. Yeah, so be careful on this tank. Don't try to think, oh, this tank is going to so stupidly strong, so I'm going to face tank everybody. No, bro, don't do that. This tank is not a brawler. This tank is all about a position, using cover, and utilize your 5-second reload speed, and yeah, that's it. And then let's have a look inside on this tank. Inside this tank is you guys can see it. It has a lot of ammo and it is sitting everywhere. Yeah, so what does that mean is you will usually get emeraldic very often. And yeah, so what am I going to recommend you guys to do is don't bring too much ammo. Just bring a certain amount of ammo that is enough for you to deal with the whole battle. That should be it. Don't bring more than that. If you bring more than that, that means you're decreasing your survivability in this tank. So if you want to have more survivability, just bring less round. And then if you need ammo, just go back and go back, go to the point, rearm, and that's it. Simple as that. Also, you can rearm your smoke grenade too. And yeah, and then that should be it in this tank. And the gunner optics, well, 7 times to 10 times. So this scope or this optics, it sucks. That's it. It sucks. Not that good at all. It's bad, so bad. But if you say it for sniping, this type of zoom is quite nice if you use it for sniping, not brawling, or not using it as a mid-range engagement. If you're using it as a sniping, what does that mean is if you're using it at a long range engagement, it's very nice. But if you really want to brawling, you can use the commander sight. The commander sight having a 1 time zoom to 10 times, so it's just so stupidly strong, bro. 1 times, not much tank have 1 time. I don't mind to show you guys the CV9120. This optics have 1.5 times to 24. But if you look at the Challenger DS, it has a 1 time to 10 time, even 0.5 times smaller than the CV9120. So this level of zoom is dumb. If you're using it as a brawling. So yeah, if you want to brawling, you can use the commander side, will help you a lot, but you have to, kind of adapt to that kind of time zoom, that level of zooms. You have to do a little bit training so you can make yourself aim a little bit more accurately. But this zoom is so nice. It will help you spotting target much easier if you're using your gunner optics. Yeah, and that should be it in this tank. I don't mind to show you guys the armor in this tank. For example, let's use the American. Let's use the American M829, and it should be showing you guys enough data, and let you guys know how kind of thin is the armor. See it? You guys can see it. If something is way above 450, depending on the situation, it's very easy to get penetrated. So don't expect this round can block a lot at range, but it do help you to block a little bit. So don't if you know that tanks can firing a semi high tier round, and then just don't try to use your strategy or all your stuff to bait the enemy shot, and then you just go out and disable their cannon first and then kill them. Or you can kill their loader and then try to kill it quickly, try to load around quicker and kill him on the next shot. And yeah, and then your round is not that good. You're only firing L23A1, so don't expect this round can penetrate a lot. It do have enough for you to deal with the Leopard 2A4 frontal armor and maybe the Abrams too, but you have to be careful. You still have to aim very carefully or precisely. And yeah. And then in this tank, it does access to a thermal vision on the gunner, but only generation 1, so it's kind of useless, but better than nothing. And then you do have 2 round, 2 AV SDS round. On the shot L23, you have much better on the 0 degree penetration. But on the L23A1, you have much better on the 60 degree and 30 degree. So yeah, if you're facing Russian tank, you rather to using the shot L23A1 than the shot L23. So depending on how the enemy angling, and yeah, and then other thing just same as other Challenger Map 3, and yeah. And then you do have a smoke shell, but usually you can bring some, but for me, I'm not going to bring it. And yeah, you do have ESS, so yeah, you may use it at 10.0 if you get down tier. This some of the tank didn't have thermal vision. You can use your ESS to to make the enemy being so annoying due to you have thermal vision. And yeah, and that should be it. And let's move on to the gameplay, shall we? 呢個車腳下 reload 5秒喎，不一時撈打我，我幫你先，松子，等等。葉童喺度啵啵。quit 喎。得喎，死！咩查？死咗啦！後面好似有架，我屌啦！我係麥卡法嚟啊嘛，麥卡法 SM1，麥卡法冇翻，撈緊子彈死撈打，冇死撈打，爸爸，我有彈倉有冇子彈何來？我聽你唔到喎，好似乜 cover 又係，仲要 2D。冇 assist 咩？我都想下鋪，因為我準備卡彈。但冇人殺到我，得翻一塊 hash 彈好冇？呢度啊，打我啊，傻仔！唉，啪！咁我慘喎，我真係喊出嚟啊！ 捉唔切，捉唔切，臨尾一秒，捉唔切。冇 feel，令唔知好似1秒定2秒。又有材料啦，又可以剪片啦，Let's go！挑戰者 DS，Let's go！你睇下我幫完你，我有回報㗎。我有幫過你㗎。Yeah, that's it for the gameplay. And you guys may hear me talking in the video, and yeah, I will talking to my friends, so you guys won't hear me talking in English. I'm talking in a other language with my friends. So yeah, and very lucky I did get a nuke in a city map, and you guys can see how I going to utilize my 5-second reload in a city map. So yeah, I kind of love the city map because I do have a fast reload, and if some tanks that have slow reload, they're not going to, out reload me, and I can, straight up just pick around the corner and then shoot at them and then go back and try to reload around again. And very nice. And yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure hit the, like button, or you can leave a comment. And yeah, if you guys have any tank requests want me to play it, you also can leave it in the comment, and I will look for it. And yeah. If you guys want to see more content like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and also if you guys want to know when I have a new video out, you make sure to turn on the bell too, just next to the subscribe button. When you turn on the bell, YouTube will notify you when I have a new video out, and yeah, and the thing that I mentioned it is not going to cost you any money, so feel free, you can press it. And yeah, so hope you guys have a nice day, and see you guys on the next one, and bye.